This is Stan, the host of the podcast Talking with Friends, and I just wanted to drop something short on you. Just a little thing that happened to me actually yesterday morning. I was getting ready to leave out for work, and I really needed something. I needed like a quarter. I needed a quarter, something as small as a quarter, and I knew I needed it before I left out of the house. I was just like, I know I should be able to find a quarter somewhere before I leave out of the house. So I'm searching my room, couldn't find a quarter. I found a nickel, but I couldn't find the quarter. And I really needed a quarter. That's all I needed was 25 cents. So as I was, the time was closing in for me to actually leave the house yesterday to go to work, I was worried. I was kind of worried. I was nervous because I couldn't find that quarter that I needed, which was crazy. But, I was worried, like up until the time that I left out of the house, I was concerned about getting this quarter. And, I started to feel a certain way because I was like, man, I couldn't find it. I thought it would have been in here somewhere, but couldn't find it. So long story short, I come out of my bedroom, come up my hallway, and I've been in the corner to getting ready to actually leave out of my front door. And on the table, when I cut the corner, is a quarter sitting right there on top of the table. Right there on top of the table. And I was stressing out. I was worried, playing it over in my head, like, oh my God, like my whole world was coming apart. All over a quarter. And in the midst of that, of me getting that quarter, I could only thank God when I saw it and I just took it right off the table. I was like, man, thank you, Lord. And I just heard him saying to me, like, I'm always reminding you that I have you. And it reminded me of when Jesus and the disciples were, Jesus had basically fed the 5,000. He had fed the 5,000. And then he sends the disciples to the other side of the lake. But in the midst of them going actually to the other side of the lake, they have an encounter with the storm, and they're nervous and they're scared. And here comes Jesus, walking on the water, and he tells them to calm down, because it's him and there's nothing to worry about. Like, why were they scared? But he's like, basically, did you forget that quick of what I just did, what you just witnessed me do? Miraculously, I took a little bit of fish, a little bit of bread, and I fed all those people. You were in the midst of the miracle. You saw it, you witnessed it, you touched it, but you forgot that quick that I got you covered. I had you covered then, and I got you covered now, And it put me in that place, and I just heard him say, I got you. Like, why are you bugging out over something as small as this? I got you from beginning to end, from the time you come into this planet to the time that you leave. I got you covered. And I don't know, this is just encouragement for anybody who's going through something, or you've hit a patch in your journey in life, and you're like, man, things are not working out the way I thought they were going to work out, or a relationship fell apart, or you lost your job and your income is being impacted. Just remember that the same God who blessed you, who put you in that relationship, or who put you on that job, who blessed you with that vehicle, who blessed you with that apartment or that house, is the same God who is going to keep you. He's going to keep you from beginning to end. If he just did that, then he has no problem with doing all of the other things, or this one thing that you need him to do. I encourage you to not worry so much, not to be in your head thinking so much. I know with me, I'm an overthinker. Sometimes I can take something small and make it huge in my own mind. Shout out to my overthinkers out there. But the same way he reminded me, like he told me, I literally heard him say, I got you. And I don't know how many times I got to tell you that I got you. I don't know how many times I got to show you that I got you. I speak to anybody who is listening, who is going through a tough time, tough period. Finances are under attack. Your relationship is under attack. You might have lost your job or whatever is going on. Just know that the same God who blessed you who put you in that job, who gave you that vehicle, who might have put you in that marriage or that relationship, is the same God that's going to keep his hand on you, even if it ends, even if you lose it. He has no problem with either doing one or two things: sustaining you through the rough patch and keeping you, or allowing you to lose it, allowing it to, exit your life so that he will give you something else, something better. Just know that if he gave it to you, if he had his hands on you in the beginning, he has his hands on you now. This is your podcast host, Stan, for the podcast Talking with Friends. Hey, I love you. Be encouraged. We are at the doorway of the ending of another week. God has kept us. He's blessed us. And I love you. Continue to move. Continue to walk. Continue to go forward. And be encouraged that everything will be all right and that God has his hands on you. And if he did it before, he'll do it again. All right? Have a great evening.